Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a little over a week since I've uploaded a video. I was supposed to make 4 videos last week, but I left it at 2 because committing to things in life is always a fucking struggle for me. Today's video is going to be a regular commentary video. I'm going to be following up to 18 and 7 months, a video I uploaded almost 7 months ago. I'm basically going to be covering over everything I talked about in that video by giving a much more updated version of it. I recorded the video in October of last year, but the process of editing that video took me a while, so the video wouldn't come out until November 1st of the same year. Today is Sunday, May 10, 2020. Before we get into the topics, please make sure to give this video a like, subscribe if you're new to my content, don't forget to click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload, share this video to anyone that's almost 18, and without further ado, let's play 18 in 7 days.
You're a sucker.
In my room, there's still not that much to do. I do have more things to use since I released that video. Back in October, I only had a bed, a shittier phone, a couple dressers, and a bunch of trash laying around because I had no motivation to clean my room at all. Now I have the same bed with recently washed covers, a newer phone, a desk table, my mom's laptop that's hooked up to a flat screen TV, an Xbox 360, a tablet that I thought my mom threw away but just ended up finding under my bed, and a lamp. It sucked the worst when I didn't have a lamp because in my area it would get dark around like 6 and it would just be pitch black in my room. If I wasn't hanging out with anyone, I was taking naps or being a fucking loner. Shit, I didn't even have a computer back then. I was in a program that had a class where I could use computers and equipment to not only make videos, but I could have made songs too, but that's not really my gig. But yeah, my mom took a bunch of shit from me and ended up throwing it all away, all because I smashed out her windshield with a beer bottle like 10 months ago. There's still not a lot of food at home. My mom keeps some out for satisfaction, but she still hides most of the food in her room because she's afraid everybody's going to eat it all too fast and that we'll be fucked during this drastic coronavirus pandemic. Dude, fuck the coronavirus. I hate this shit so much. Apart from the free bus rides to friends' cribs, everything is closed. I can't have people over and it's just so much harder to get money. Not that I was even getting any in the first place. I haven't worked since Taco Bell and my last check came in the day after New Year's. Fast forward to 4 months and I'm here recording this. I become a legal adult in 7 days. I was kind of freaking out about this because at the time I had a lot of problems to worry about, but now I'm not really as hyped about it. My parents and I would get into fights all the time and my mom wanted to kick me out on my birthday knowing damn well I didn't have a job yet and that I had absolutely nowhere to go. This is before I started talking to my dad and my army friend too, so it's not like I thought of them at the time. But my mom recently changed her mind. She said I could live here, but she's not going to help me with anything that an adult needs to know besides taking care of taxes. It's kind of cool because I can just hang out with friends at any time of the day and night, come home whenever, and they wouldn't care, and neither would the cops. I'm 18, so I won't have a curfew anymore. I do hope that me and my parents don't get into another fight that costs me some of my freedom again. I'm trying to get a job and get my life moving. I don't have time to be getting charged for some bullshit. I'm not trying to go to jail, man. I've been in juvie, but now that I'm pretty much 18, a judge would most definitely trial me as an adult, but I'm going to try my best to just mind my own business and do me. Back when I went AWOL for like 7 months, that happened because of a series of events that led me to getting arrested and having my computer thrown away. The sad part is that I already had a court date before I got arrested, which led me to believe I was fucked, but I only got 6 months probro and a fine. I didn't have a computer to do anything on besides that one class I had. I could have made more videos, but I was getting behind in that class and almost failed it until the teacher decided to work something out for a D-. The reason I was AWOL for a week now is that I had a terrible ear infection. My stepdad tried picking a fight with me again, and I'm just so caught up in online school. Man, online schools are grind and a half, but words can't explain how fucking painful my ear infection was though. It would hurt to eat, swallow, cough, and sneeze. It fucked up my sleep schedule too, so I pretty much had no energy to do anything accordingly. My stepdad got mad at me a few days ago as well for leaving a pill bottle on the kitchen countertop too. Once again, he thought it was just one of my many tactics to piss him off in a small way, and he ended up getting in my face, threatening to hurt me again until I called the cops and had them talk to him. Like I said, I'm pretty much 18. I don't have time to be getting into fights and getting charged. So before I get into this little topic, I'm just going to point something out from the worst job ever video. I said there was supposed to be a finishing video of the job story miniseries, but I didn't because the topic was too sensitive for me, and that story literally occurred like like a few months prior to that video. But after a couple more months, I stopped giving a fuck about any of it, so here we go. I met a small group of people at a class back in September, the same class I had when I recorded the 18 and 7 months video. This group consisted of 5 people, 3 of them were guys and 2 of them were girls. At the time I had damn near nothing and I was just depressed as fuck. I figured getting a girlfriend would be the solution to that. One of the girls who was in that little friend group, I started crushing on her because she would check up on me, she would talk to me, and she just seemed to care about me more than everyone else did at the time. But she was grounded from around the time I met her because she would skip school and her parents would catch her lacking. The only times we would even be able to hang out is during the first and second hour during school mornings and before school when I would pick her up down the street from her house where her bus stop is. I eventually fessed up to her about what I wanted, but she kept telling me she wasn't ready for a relationship, considering that she was literally dating one of my buddies not long before then. I didn't really appreciate getting advice from my best friend, but all in all, I just really wanted to find happiness, and I thought getting into a whole relationship would help a lot. One day I was actually able to get her to say that she loved me, and it was pretty good news for me, the friend I was with when she said it, and my best friend, but that shit wouldn't last long at all because a few days later, she gets ungrounded, gets into a whole nother relationship with someone else, fucks them, and then the guy would end up breaking up with her after he found out she was already leading me on to believe that I would have a loyal relationship with her the entire fucking time. I was pretty upset to hear about it. It would piss me off even more whenever she would keep denying about it and playing the victim card. Basically, I ended up blocking her on everything and I removed her from my life completely. She actually sent me a Facebook request from a new account a few days ago too, but I denied it and blocked that as well. I've gotten over that whole situation and I don't want the bitch in my life. Bitches ain't shit. So it's been about 3 weeks since I went to that job orientation that my dad hooked me up with. The guy told me he would give me a call in the first week of May to fill me in on hours, but it's the 10th and I haven't gotten anything from him or my dad. My dad said he would give me a truck on my birthday or whenever the job starts, but I'm still feeling like it's all a hoax and that I'm getting fucked over at the end of the day like the usual. Although I do hope that doesn't happen because I'm not trying to sit on my ass all summer. I may not move out at the end of the summer, but I am trying to get money and get more things in my room and be able to make more moves with friends. Tired of sitting in my room all the time doing nothing but making YouTube videos, playing Minecraft and doing schoolwork. I wish I still had a car too. In fact, I remember the morning after I got out of jail, I was talking to my best friend about how much of a pain in the ass it is to walk to work and back home every time I had a shift just to listen to my parents complain all day. He actually talked to another friend into loaning me one of his cars for $2,000. It was a 98 Buick LeSabre. It was in great condition. I thought I'd be able to move out in this car until I found a better place to live, make more history out of it. But now the heads are warped. Premium gas fucked up the ignition coils, the distributor isn't getting as much power, there's a coolant leak, the water pump's fucked, and it's been sitting in an impound lot with a missing tire for the past 4 months. I can't even transfer the vehicle to their name or get it back because not only the bill is probably thousands of dollars now, but my mom recently went through my room, found shit, and rearranged everything, so now I don't even have the title for the car anymore. I asked her where it was, but once again she uses the same fucking excuse by saying I don't know every time. One of my friends told me not too long ago that the towing company will come after my friend for the fee, and once he shows them the bill of sales I signed, they're going to come after me for the fee. But I can't do anything about it considering the title is lost and I'm pissed broke, so if they want me to rot in jail over that car, then so be it, man. I didn't even pay the full $2,000 either. I paid $1,200 because I lost 2 jobs to an asshole who acts like he knows everything about his job, and a mom who was threatening me on the phone during a shift since I didn't go to school that day. My mom did say she'll have us bring it to a shop to get it fixed, but we ended up going to some random car shop that was kind of far, and my mom was arguing with me with my grandmother on the phone, agreeing with my mom about how my friend fucked me over in the first place with a piece of shit car, and that I'm an idiot for even buying it. That argument pissed me off and led me to sprint to my car and peel off with my tires squealing. It was a pretty big scene considering how fucking loud the noises my tires made, but I ended up going to work late that day with the car that wasn't fixed at all. I'm kinda surprised the car didn't blow up on me or anything before it got impounded. Man, my senior year has been eventful. I went from going to my home school and working at a shitty job to failing classes left and right and going to a worse school with troublemaking kids to almost getting my heart shattered and losing another job to going back to my walking days and failing more classes to sitting at home all the time doing online school. And luckily, I still have a shot at graduating this summer. I just have to pass every single class from this point forward. I have till May 29th to complete all of the classes I have now, and summer school is going to be just like online school. Thanks to the coronavirus, I don't actually have to show up to summer school, which is fucking awesome. Literally, I just get to do online school for a couple more months, pass my classes, and that'll conclude my high school career. I remember that I thought that alternative school would be better than my home school. It kind of is, but not as good as to where I would be able to actually catch up on credits. Plus, public school was never really meant for me. That shit was just a hassle. My plan from here on out is to get that job for my dad and the truck. If that works out, I can do that and hit up a buddy who would help me work for DoorDash on the side, which is just a company that has people delivering food from fast food joints. That would make me a lot more money than I ever made. But if that falls through, my only other option is to apply for jobs again until I get one and a car while continually dealing with my parents. I guess it's a good thing that I'll be 18 next week, because now I have a lot more options to apply for, and most of them will be much better pay. Hopefully everything works out when I turn 18, because it's really my life I'm living. Hopefully my mom doesn't contradict her statement again and kick me out, because that shit would suck. That's going to conclude today's commentary video. Thank y'all for watching my video. I really appreciate your time given. Once again, give this video a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new to my content. Don't forget to click on the bell to be notified whenever I upload. Follow me on my social media. The links will be in the description below. Share this video to anyone that is almost 18 years old. And I'll try to make another video this Saturday. I really have to take this week for grinding on more schoolwork so I can graduate. Wish me luck, y'all. Peace out. Sauce.